Hello, air signs, and welcome to your new moon in Aries. It's the astrological new year, and wow, is it ever an ever shifting galactic time of change, transformation, pain, loss, grief. Everything in the world is really happening right now, and also not happening. And I know that you've probably been doing lots of research and analysis, my air signs. So I hope that these messages are healing and comforting and inspirational for you for this time period. These are relevant for the next 2 weeks as we approach the full moon, and also for the next moon cycle until the next new moon that we will have in Taurus. All right, so this is relevant for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your north node signs. And if you'd like your individual sign readings, the extended videos are on Vimeo. If you're one of my clients, you will have already gotten the password for it, or you'll get it this week. And if you haven't, then you can donate any amount to the PayPal link below, any amount at all, and you'll get access to them for the rest of the year, and you will get access to the ones that have already been recorded so you can get guidance during these trying times. All right. Let's get right into it. I'm going to ask 5 questions. And the first one is what destiny path is igniting within you, air signs? What path relating to your destiny is igniting within you? All right. The vow. Dun, da, 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 da. I can't do the wedding march. The vow. So vows, normally people think of marriages. This is also like a vow, like a sacred rite that you go through and a commitment that you make that is sacred and that is witnessed for other people and that you commit to for yourself, right? And in commitment is our greatest freedom and is our greatest amount of possibility, because before we're committed, it's like nothing really happens, right? It's all wishy-washy. Like when you commit to being an entrepreneur, when you commit to winning the game, when you commit to that person, is when all of the magic happens and when there's a big deep opening. So what is what's opening up on your destiny path is the possibility of vows and commitments in your life, right? How can a relationship, how can a commitment open up your destiny? How can a divine relationship, a sacred marriage, open up your destiny and your greatest gifts to the world? How can you committing to yourself, taking a vow, a vow of silence, a vow of abstinence, a vow of creativity, whatever, what are you vowing to? And what is the vow you have made to your destiny, right? Get clear with yourself. What are you married to? And what do you want to be married to in this lifetime? That is what's being revealed to you right now. So pretty big consideration to take on. I want to be married to the greater good and so many other things, and to my highest self. That is who I want to partner with, and I want to co-create with the universe and all of you in it. So that is my vow. All right, second question. What does your soul need you to start? What does your soul need you to start? It's Aries season, springtime is coming, seeds are being planted. What you need to start and create next is emerging. So what does your soul need you to start, right? Deepest in your soul. Again, this card came up for the Virgo full moon for our earth signs, and it says to use your mind wisely. So what your soul needs you to start is to start thinking, to start really, really using your mind as a tool, as your servant, not as a place to get anxiety and fear-mongering, etc., but to use your mind as the igniter, to use your mind as a place where you spark innovation, brainstorm, allow epiphanies, allow miracles to come through, expect new thoughts and new ideas to come through. Where you want to start is with your ideas. Go to your ideas first, have a conversation, make a mind map, dump a bunch of ideas into a piece of paper. Just let yourself free write. Use your mind really wisely to help you be a creator rather than, a destroyer or a panicker during these times. How can you be a leader? How can you be of service? How can you protect yourselves and others? By using your mind wisely and being wise rather than just knowledgeable, right? Because it's one thing to know facts and figures. It's another thing to be wise and generous with your own wisdom. And that's what we really need. That's what we really need at this time, is wisdom. All right. What would make you feel safe and protected right now? What single, thing, aspect, situation would make you feel safe and protected? For me, it's wearing my little dolphin dress. Do. I love this dress. Yeah. That's my song about it. Didn't think I was going to do that in front of you, but that's what it's like being around me, in case you're wondering. What would make you feel safe and protected right now? Okay, got it. All right, so we have the Two of Wands, the Star in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands is what would make you feel safe and protected, air signs, is for you to look at what you have. You see how she has these two rods, but one of them is stapled to the wall, or like secured to the wall, and then the other one is free to go, and that's the one she's looking at. So it's literally looking at what is giving you safety, what is giving you protection, where have you already been, how have you already given yourself a firm foundation and safety, you know, the supplies you have, the plan you have for your own safety and other safety, etc. What have you already achieved in your life? You know, what have you already done to keep yourself protected? And then what would make you feel even more safe and protected is what the future things you can do, what additional sparks of inspiration and action you can take to feel even more safe and protected, to make others feel safe and loved and at peace. That is what you need to do. So you need to think about, what have I already done that makes me feel safe and grounded, and what can I further do to feel safe and grounded? So it's like review, acknowledge yourself, and then create more. And then you also have the Star in reverse, and then the Page of Pentacles. So this also tells me to connect to your own star power, to connect to your own ideas. This has a lot of Aquarius energy. So connect to your ideas and epiphanies that serve the greater good. You know, that app idea, that book idea, that career idea, that change that you want to make in your institution, those ideas that you're having right now, even if it's to make a Facebook live, or to make a YouTube video, or an Instagram post, whatever, those ideas that you're having, you have to trust them. You have to trust those ideas that you have that will help you feel more safe and protected, and help give safety and protection to others, because it will give you more security, more safety. It will give you more money, right, from which you can have more security. So it's about trusting your own epiphanies, trusting your own magic, trusting that you are a star and that we need your guidance, we need your ideas, and to give them to us, because, you know, those that serve right now will be served. And those that are of service, them being served, will serve even more, right? So like if a doctor is really well taken care of right now, they can give even more service. Same goes with a coach or a therapist or a creator, right? If they're really well taken care of, then they can create even more and produce even more service. So it's this beautiful cyclical cycle that you have to trust in. We need your brilliance. We need your mind. We need you to make that commitment to your work, make that vow, and go forward. All right. Next question is, what is awakening within you right now? It's the spring awakening, and you know, the earth is awakening at this moment, literally and figuratively and galactically and in all realms. So what is awakening within you, my air signs? Let me ask my Star Seed Oracle deck, what is awakening in you? I haven't pulled this card yet. Star Brothers. So there's Horus here. There's mirrored images. So again, that feels like mirroring. It says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So that also tells me like connecting to your brotherhood, connecting to the sacred masculine, to whoever you feel is a brother to you. That is what is awakening, your own divine masculine energy, your own brother energy, your sacred protector energy. Horus is the child that was born from Osiris and Isis, the primordial goddess who resurrected her husband after he was slain. And Horus is their miracle child, is their rainbow baby, and this beautiful Egyptian god. So this also tells me, especially with the mirrored image here, that this has to do with twin flames or a sacred relationship. Again, you know, with the vow that's coming through. Sacred marriages, divine marriages. So what there is for you to know is there's an awakening of you understanding your own sacred brotherhood, your own sacred masculinity, and the seeds that you're going to create in the world, the children that you're going to create, the masterful children that are coming out of you, that are going to be seeded by you, and to allow your mind to lead you. So be logical, be I am back. My video paused. So be logical, be fruitful, and be willing to create magic in brotherhood. That's so beautiful. Okay, and then the most Aries question for this Aries season, Aries new moon. The moon is still in Aries. Oh, where do you begin? Where do you begin? Where do you go first? And I'm going to pull a Starseed Oracle as I just started shuffling that for you. So it says you're not alone. And again, I pulled this card, I think, for the Virgo full moon for air signs, that you're not alone. Again, it's this chemistry, again, mirroring. So knowing, and this is a feminine expression. So you're not alone. You have a divine feminine counterpart. You have a divine feminine within you. Your own sacred marriage within yourself. The harmony between your masculine and feminine is here. You are whole and complete as you are. You're good to be on your own. And also, if you need to make a sacred vow and a commitment to another and know that you are not alone, you know, we're so isolated right now. And do you need to not be alone at home? Do you need to make a greater commitment? Do you need to use your mind to have an epiphany to figure out what's going on? It says isolation, physical connection, community. So you're really wanting physical connection, community. Make that online, make that physically if you can, if it's safe to. Be really conscious, be really responsible, and connect to the feminine and make those choices for yourself of what is going to be of highest service to you. And let me also pull a couple tarot cards for this. Where do you begin, my air signs? Okay, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, wow. So this is really, really, really obvious to me. Okay, so a lot of these cards are honestly like divine relationship cards. So the Page of Cups is enthusiastic new offerings of love, being excited about what you're offering the world, you know, what gives you love and passion to offer the world. And then we also have the Nine of Wands, which is my like tired, exhaustion, PTSD, you've overworked, you've done too much card. So there's this real feeling of like, maybe you're afraid of relationships, you're afraid of the vows because you always give too much of yourself and you're self-sacrificing. But consider who's responsible for that. You are responsible for how much you give. You are responsible for what getting your needs met. You need to meet your own needs and then request from other people very clearly and directly to meet your own needs. So it's a sense of being really logical and kind to yourself. And when you offer this, you're also offering this cup to yourself. You're also offering divine love, compassion, and mercy to yourself. And that is where you begin. You begin by being excited, by being enthusiastic, by knowing that you can and will heal. But there is healing for you to do. So there's merciful healing. Take a time out. It's not time yet. But what is coming here is the Empress and the Ace of Cups. So there is this divine, graceful offering of new love, of prosperity, of birth. You know, this woman holding the sacred pomegranate, and she's pregnant. And Empress is always like the divine feminine card. It's a very common twin flame card. So again, if there is like divine feminine energy, even with your mother figures, with feminine figures in your life, offer them your love. Be willing to offer that within you. Be willing to offer yourself compassion, mercy, grace. Be willing to swallow the pomegranate seed so that you can travel into your own underworld and come back out in springtime to give us the flowers and to give us fertility, right? To see the cycles in life. So be willing to offer yourself love. Be willing to know that you are worthy of love, and be willing to heal so that you can have this, because this will be offered to you and you will be offering it. It will be simultaneous birthing during the springtime, but you have to go inwards and give yourself that cup. Fill your own cup first. Fill your own cup before you offer it to other people. So fill your cup, and then it will poureth over, and then there will be fertile lands that are grown from it. All right, my air signs, this has been a wonderful reading. If you want individual sign readings, the link is below to go to Vimeo. You can donate any amount you want, and I will email you the password so you can get access to all of the extended videos for this whole year, for all of 2020, all 13 moon cycles, and we are on number 4. And I will see you in 2 weeks for that Libra full moon, which will be very balancing and show us a lot. Love you lots. Bye.